Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for all your amazing feedback yesterday. I'm glad you all like the bar workout so much. So today we're going to do basic mat Pilates. So the only equipment you need is a mat. We're going to start out. I'm going to scooch back a little bit here. And this is a great workout for really all fitness levels, beginner, intermediate, advanced. I'm going to offer some modifications as we go along. So follow along, do your best. And as always, honor your body and honor any injuries that you might have. So we're going to just start out sitting cross-legged, lifting up nice and tall, shoulders down, drawing our belly button in towards our spine. We're just going to start to get into our alignment here. So let's take our right arm, and we're going to lift our arm up, keeping that shoulder down. Turn the palm to face front, and let's just circle that arm around. Good. You want to maintain that space between the ear and the neck. Lengthen up. Turn the palm to face front, circle it around. Now let's try to connect our breathing to our movement here. Inhale, and then exhale. Let's do one more big breath in through the nose, and exhale. Very nice. Let's take our left arm, turn the palm to face in, lengthen the arm up, and exhale as you turn that palm to face the front. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, circle the arm around. One more big breath, inhale, and exhale. Good. Think about lifting up and out of your sit bones. Let's take both arms together now. Big breath, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Very nice. All right, dancers, let's extend our legs out in front. I said dancers. I'm just so used to saying that. Good. Legs are straight out in front of you here. Let's lift up and out of those sit bones and just try to get the legs nice and straight here. Okay, do the best you can. Lifting up and out, no rounding through the spine. Think about getting taller, shoulders down. And from here, just drop your chin to your chest. Good. If you have any tightness in your hamstrings, you're going to feel that right here. Now let's lengthen up. Let's do that one more time, just dropping the chin to the chest. Sit up tall. Very nice. Now let's just walk our hands out along our legs. Good. Keeping that space between the ears and the shoulders. And this is just a good stretch for the hamstrings. Walk those hands back up. Very nice. Let's drop our fingertips to one side, reach the other arm up, and keeping both hips rooted into the floor, take a stretch up and over. Come on up. Very nice. Drop the fingertips to the other side. Reach it up and over. And come up. One more time. We're going to walk those hands forward. Good. Keeping the shoulders down. And walk it up. Very nice. All right, we're going to get into some of our ab workout here. So we're going to turn, and we're going to roll back on our mat. Good. We're going to start with a basic 100. And this is a great warm-up because it just kind of gets everything fired up in your core. We're going to keep our arms at our side. Now, if you're a beginner, you're going to leave your head on the mat for this one. And really just think about drawing in through the abs as you breathe. You're going to inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. If you're a little bit more advanced, I want you to curl up head, neck, and shoulders, and you're going to focus right on the front of the thighs here. And your arms are going to lift up off the mat. Now, whether you're beginner or advanced, we're going to start pumping those arms, keeping them nice and straight, and let's connect our breathing to that movement. Ready? Here we go. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. On your exhale, let's straighten those legs up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's start to lower the legs on a slight diagonal. And how low you go is really up to you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. If you have those shoulder blades up, try to keep them up there. One more. Inhale. Exhale. I said one more. Let's do one more here. Inhale. Exhale. Great work, everybody. Hug those knees in. Give them a little rock side to side. Just a good way to release out that lower back. Now, we're going to do a variation on our 100. We call this one the split leg 100. We're going to have one leg up, one leg extended. And again, if you're a beginner here, you can keep that bottom knee on the floor. Do your pumps here, and then when we switch legs, you're just going to change legs here. Okay, again, you can keep that head on the mat. If it bothers your neck, you can always return your head down to the mat. If you're a little more advanced, our legs are going to be elevated in that letter L shape. We're going to inhale for 5, exhale for 5, and then switch the legs. So let's go ahead and set that up. Beginners, remember, that foot is down. More advanced, we're extending that leg. Here we go. So extend that leg out, arms at your side, draw the navel in, curl up head, neck, shoulders, and here we go. Breathe, inhale, exhale, switch, 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 inhale. How you doing there? Exhale, switch, inhale. We got a couple more. Exhale, switch, inhale, exhale. You're doing great. One more each side. Switch, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale, and hug those knees in. Excellent job. Lower that head down to the mat. Let's take a full body stretch right here. We're getting set up for our roll-ups. So, nice long line here. As you stretch, you might notice your lower back lifting up and away from the mat. That's okay when we stretch. What we want to do here, though, is pull our body back into alignment. So, think about drawing the belly button in, and even more so, closing that rib cage. And as you do that, you might even notice that your hands pop up off the floor a little bit. Drawing that belly button in, we're going to float the arms up over the chest, and then we're going to curl up head, neck, shoulders, spine, and take a long stretch forward, reaching out past those toes if you can. Again, maintaining shoulders down, that space between the ears and the shoulders. Now, drawing your belly button in, we're going to roll it back one vertebrae at a time. Drawing it back. Think about each bone in your back making contact with the mat here. Stretch the arms back. Good. We're going to do that again. Nice and slow. Float the arms up, drawing that belly button in. Rib cage closed. Curl up head, neck, shoulders, spine. Working through the sequence of your spine. Ready? And draw it back. Rolling it back. Good. Let's do one more slow. Flip the arms up. Curl up head, neck, shoulders, spine. And now draw it forward. And then let's roll it back slowly. If you're a more beginner, you can stick with this slower timing. If you're more advanced, we're going to do it 2 counts up and over, down and back. So it looks like this. Take it up and over, roll it down, flat, up and over, roll down and flat, curl it up and over, roll down and flat, up and over, roll down, flat. Last one, let's take it up and over and just hold that stretch. Great job, everybody. I'm going to scooch back a little bit. Yesterday, my feet were too big in front of the camera. Now you can't see my feet. Okay, so now we're getting into what's called the half roll back. And it's a little bit of a deceiving term because we're not truly going all the way back or halfway back even. You want to think about rolling down over your tailbone and the lowest 4 or 5 vertebrae in your spine. So it's going to look like this. We're going to lift up nice and tall. And you can see right here, we want to avoid any rounding in your spine. Naturally, a lot of us do that, and that's okay. What Pilates is going to do is not only going to strengthen your core, it's going to work on your posture too. So added bonus. Think about drawing in through your belly button. We're going to take the arms out in front here. Any of my dancers, we're in a nice first position here too, so you can work on your arms a little bit. Drawing that belly button in. Let's roll down over that tailbone. 1, 2, 3, and hold right here. Great job. Now, big breath, inhale. On your exhale, let's stretch it out and forward. And let's lengthen up. Let's find that good posture again. Lifting up and out of your sit bones. Draw the belly button in. And then let's roll it back. 1, 2. So try to avoid going too low. Hold right here. Good. Pulling in through that waistline. Inhale. And exhale. Let's even take the arms forward. And lengthen up. Restacking that spine. Breathe. Let's inhale. Roll it back. 1. Over the tailbone. Hold right here. Let's add a little arm variation, shall we? Lift those arms up and down. So we're not taking them too high because we want to maintain our abs staying in, lift and lower, lift and lower, and then let's reach it forward. Beautiful job, everybody. Let's roll it up. And again, remember my beginners, draw that belly button in. You can just stick with the basic half roll back. Holding it right here. Breathe. Now from here, let's open our arms. Dancers, our second position and first. Second and first. Second and first. Second and first. Second and first. Draw the belly button in and reach it forward. Great job, everybody. Now, one final variation on our half roll back. Let's bring those arms back. Find that nice posture. Draw your belly button in and roll it back. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to add a little twist here. So we're going to twist to that right side. Twist and hold. Bring it center. Twist and hold to the left. Bring it center. Twist to the right side. Hold. And center. Great work. So we're working on these slow and controlled movements. Not quite as fast as some of our bar exercises. And that's okay. It's good to have balance. And let's stretch it forward. Nice work, everybody. Now let's slide to the end of our mat here. The next one we're doing is rolling like a ball. So while we just had a nice tall posture, no rounding in the spine, this time we're actually going to have a round to our spine. Think about drawing in through your belly button, shoulders down, abs in. So we're going to lift up our feet and we're going to roll back. Try not to roll back onto your neck on this one. So we want to roll back just to those shoulder blades and then come back up. Try not to put the feet onto the floor. So it's a little bit of a balancing act, and we're going to be using our abdominals. So we're ready. Find that C curve in your spine, shoulders down. Draw the belly button in, roll it back. And let's bring it up. And rolling it back. And up. Great work, guys. Roll back. And up. Roll it back. And up. Let's do one more here. And up. Lower the feet down, little rest here. Now, if you're a little more advanced, we can do the open leg rocker. If you're a beginner, you're going to stick with this basic rolling like a ball. When you're up to the challenge, go ahead. We're going to extend one leg out. And again, it's a balancing act here. We'll see how I do with this one. Hold. Draw that belly button in. And rolling it back. Bring it up. Roll it back. Bring it up. Roll it back. Fight for it. Bring it up. How about one more here? Ready? Roll it back. Bring it up. Nice work. Lower those feet down. Let's stretch it back out. Rolling all the way back down. Very nice. Now, we're going to get into leg circles here. So let's draw one knee in. And we're just going to do a little stretch here first for our hips. Circle that ankle. Reverse. Good job. Now let's just take this knee and just circle it around. We just want to loosen up the hip joint a little bit. Maybe you're a little other workouts. Now's your time to just stretch everything out. And let's reverse it. Bring it back in. And in. And in. Now let's center that knee up. And we're going to drop it across the opposite side. And I want you to just twist. Get that nice little twist in your spine here. And bring the knee back center. And then let's just let this knee fall open to the side so we get a little stretch across the front of the hips. And bring that knee back center. Now let's lengthen that leg straight up. I'm just flexing through my foot right here. Circle that ankle. Opposite direction. Go ahead and take a little bend and flex. Stretch and point. One more bend and flex. Stretch and point. Now extend your same arm as that leg that's elevated. Take the opposite arm to the outside of that leg and just gently stretch it across. Trying to keep this hip on the floor. What we're looking for is an IT band stretch up the outside of that leg. And bring that leg back center. Now we're getting ready for our leg circles. So the further out your arms are, the more support it gives you. So if you're more of a beginner, take your arms out a little bit wider. It's going to help keep you grounded. If you're more advanced, you can take the arms a little closer to your body, draw that belly button in, and the idea here is we want to keep the as minimal movement in the hips as possible using our abdominals. So draw the belly button in. We're going to start a small circle. In, down, around, and up. In, down, around, and up. So we're going to draw it a little bit bigger each time. Maybe the first one's like the size of a grapefruit. Next one's maybe about the size of a beach ball. And then we'll go from there. In, down, around, and up. Good. Use that control with your abdominals. Great work. And remember, we're keeping our head on the mat for this one. In, down, around, and up. Great job. Now let's reverse that circle. To start small. Out, down, across the body, center. Out, down, across the body, center. Take it a little bigger. Out, down, across the body, center. Out, down, around, and up. Great. Out, down, around, and up. One more. Beautiful. Hug that knee in. And let's lengthen it down to the mat. Give your legs a little shake out. Time to do that other side. Let's hug that knee in. And just start with a little circle of the ankle. Always feels nice to kind of remember our feet and our ankles throughout all this. Keep them healthy too. Good. Now let's just circle that knee around. Circle it around. And circle it around. Great job. Let's reverse it. Take it back and around. One more here. Great work. Now let's drop that knee to the opposite side. Go for that spinal twist. Bring it back center. And take that knee out to the side. Good. Feeling that stretch across the front of the hips. Let's bring that knee back center and lengthen your leg up to the ceiling. Circle that ankle. And let's go ahead and bend and flex that knee. Stretch and point. Bend and flex. Stretch and point. And don't be discouraged if your leg doesn't straighten all the way. Mine don't either at this point. And stretch and point. You do the best you can every single day. So let's take that same arm as leg out to the side. Opposite hand comes to the outside. And then just very gently, it doesn't even have to go that far until you feel a little stretch up the outside of that leg in that IT band. It's an important area to stretch. Bring it back center. Now let's set up that leg circle again. Remember, arms out wider for beginners, a little bit closer the more advanced you are. Let's draw that belly button in. Start with a small circle. In, down, around, center. In, down. And remember, each time it's gradually getting a little bit bigger. Breathe. In, down, around, center. Good. And the more comfortable you get with these, the more risks you take with how big you do your circles. In, down, around, All right, let's hold here. Time to reverse that circle. Out, down, around, center. But keep pulling in, belly button to spine. And watch those shoulders too. The more tense sometimes and the more we're focusing on other areas, sometimes those shoulders creep up. Do the best you can. Maintain that length in the neck. One more here. Out, down, around, center. Great work. Hug that knee in. And the other knee. Let's take a full body stretch right here. We're getting set up for our 5-exercise Pilates ab series, okay? Some classic exercises. These are great. You'll notice them in some other different exercise formats. These are the basics, and they work all the time. So let's hug those knees in. We're starting with our single leg stretch. Now this one, we even did it yesterday, for example. We're going to curl up head, neck, and shoulders. Remember, my beginners, you're going to leave your head down on the mat for this one. We're going to be extending opposite one leg and drawing in that knee. Now, the important thing to keep in mind here is the hand positioning. A lot of times we tend to go same arm as leg, pulling that knee in, maybe trying to get that knee as high as possible. That's not the idea here. We want to keep the legs in the frame of the body. So what we're going to do is take opposite hand. So if I'm starting with my right knee, for example, I'm going to take my left hand, place it on my right knee. My right hand's going to reach down for that right ankle. And I'm going to try to just keep that knee right here in the center as I switch. I'm not trying to get it as high as possible. It's not really a test of our flexibility. It's more keeping that core nice and strong and moving our legs while nothing else moves. So hug those knees in. Let's set it up. If you're using that head up, curl up head, neck, and shoulders. Let's hug that right knee in for 2 counts and breathe. Exhale. 1, 2. Now let's switch. 1, 2. Let's keep those elbows wide. 1, 2. Switch. Switch. And remember, you don't have to take that opposite leg as low. If you're just getting started, keep the leg a little higher. That's completely fine. Breathe. 1, 2. Are your shoulder blades off the mat? 1, 2. Now let's take it a little faster. Switch. 2. Exhale. 3. Now reach your arms out. Keep the legs moving. 2, 3, 4. That's it. 5, 6, 7. Now our last set. Reach the arms back. And you're not going to take them any further back than your ears. 3, 4. If you need to support that head, go right ahead. 6, 7, and 8. Hug it in. Nice work, everybody. Now, let's keep these knees hugging in. The next one is our double leg stretch. So on this one, again, if you're a beginner, let's keep that head, neck, and shoulders on the mat. You can always work up to lifting that head, neck, and shoulders up, okay? So if you're a little more advanced, we're going to curl up. Head, neck, shoulders. Let's breathe. Inhale. And on our exhale, we're going to extend arms and legs together, unfolding together. And then let's circle around and reach for those heels. Inhale. Exhale, reach for those heels. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Inhale. And remember, we're not taking those arms any further back than our ears. Keep them within that peripheral vision. Inhale. Let's go for 2 more here. Inhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent job. Now, let's take a little breather here. A little stretch for our abs and our hip flexors. So bring those heels down. Arms at your side. And let's just press up into a bridge. Good. Shoulders down. You might feel a little stretch on the front of the quads, the hip flexors. And let's inhale. On our exhale, reach the arms up and back. You're going to feel your spine nice and long here. And then let's start to uncurl from the top of our neck down. So it's kind of a reverse of that roll up. Draw 1 bone at a time.
Slowly coming back in contact with your mat. Drawing everything in. Let's extend one leg out long and the other. Nice job. Let's hug those knees back in. Moving right along in our ab series. Next one is going to be our single straight leg stretch. Say that 5 times fast. Next one is going to be our legs in that L shape. And again, my beginners, you're going to keep your head on the mat for pretty much most of these exercises today. You're going to extend your right leg up, and then we're going to extend the other leg out. However, if you're just getting started, you can bend that knee and keep that foot on the floor. And as we change legs, just like we did in our split leg 100, you're going to maintain the same movement here. Okay? Now, everyone else, let's extend our legs straight up. We're going to curl up head, neck, and shoulders. And you're going to take your hands either behind your thigh or your calf. Okay, try not to put it right on the knee joint. So let's take our hands, it doesn't matter which leg you start with. Shoulders down. Let's lower that opposite leg. And we're going to do 2 counts here. 1, 2. Now let's switch. 1, 2. Exhale. Switch. And switch. 2. Breathing is so important throughout all of this. If you need a visual, pretend like you're blowing out birthday candles. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now let's go a little faster. Switch. 1 and 2. So take out that extra pulse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's reach our arms by our side. Keep the legs moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, little rest. Hug those knees in. Awesome job, everyone. That's 3 out of 5. The next one, we're actually going to keep our head on the mat. Everyone. You have a couple options here. This is our lower leg lifts. So you can either take your hands underneath your low back if you have some lower back issues, or if it's just what you prefer, or you can take your hands behind your head. So you do what works best for you. Maybe play around with it, see which one you like better. So I'm going to take the hands underneath the hips for this one. Legs are straight up. Shoulders down. Remember that posture. Okay, so try not to let the shoulders creep up. Draw your belly button in. Now we're going to lower our legs to your point of control. And let's bring it back up. And the point of this one is to really work the lower abdominals. So you want to avoid letting the glutes squeeze at the bottom of this one. That's how you know you've gone maybe a little too far. Building a nice strong core. And draw it up. And remember, your point of control might be different than mine. So don't worry about how low your legs go. Worry about maintaining that control through the abs. You're doing great. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go for one more. Ready? Make it your best one. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful job. Hug those knees in. We've made it to the last exercise in our ab series, which is our crisscross. You might call it a bicycle maneuver in another class. We're just going to do it a little bit more slow and controlled in this one. So everyone's going to take their hands behind their head. And the important thing to keep in mind here, chin off the chest. We don't want to tuck our chin on this one. And keep the elbows nice and wide. So as we do this, we're going to be trying to get that opposite shoulder blade off the mat. And try not to think so much elbow to knee, more shoulder up towards that knee. So let's hug the knees in, curling up head, neck, and shoulders. And I'll twist towards you guys to start. So we're going to draw one knee in, opposite shoulder. Hold for 2. Now let's twist. Hold for 2. Great job. Are you getting that shoulder blade up off the mat? I know you are. And twist for 2. Breathe. And switch. 2. Great job. Hold. 2. Looking great. hold, 2, hold, 2. Now let's reach for the opposite ankle, 2, and reach. 2, reach for that inside of the ankle, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Last one, 1, and 2. We did it. Hug those knees in. Excellent job. Let's take a full body stretch here. Good. Feel the rib cage expanding here. Don't worry, we will pull everything in. So now, let's draw that belly button in. We're going to start from here. Think about closing the rib cage, shoulders dropping down. Float those arms up. We're going to curl up head, neck, shoulders, and spine. Let's take a long stretch forward. Great work, everybody. So let's get into a little bit of a side leg series, okay? So from here, we might go into some different like spinal exercises. For the sake of time, I'm going to do a side leg series on each leg. And then we have other opportunities to do different Pilates exercises as we go along. So let's see. Let's extend our body out on one side. So let's line ourselves up so we're perfectly in line with our mat here. And I'm going to just start out propped up here. You can always extend down here if that feels better. So right now, my body's in one straight line. I'm going to take my feet and bring them up to the front corner of the mat. So I'm almost in like a banana shape here. So we're going to flex through our feet. And let's lift our top hip so that it is in line, our top leg, so it's in line with our hip. You don't want to go too high on this one, and you don't want to keep it all the way down here. So right here, my opposite arm is going to be right in front for some support. And think about lifting through your abdominals. We just did all that ab series, so your core should be nice and warm here. Now, drawing that belly button in, we're going to start a little kick, kick to the front. Kick, kick front. There's my big foot again. And kick, kick back. If you did yesterday's video, you'll remember my big foot. And a little kick, kick front. Kick, kick back. Good. Squeeze through the seat on this one. Kick, kick front. Kick, kick back. Kick, kick front. Kick, kick back. Now on this one too, try not to let the hips go front and back. If you're feeling more advanced and you want more of a challenge, take the hand to that hip. One more. Kick, kick front. Kick, kick back. Now let's point through that back foot. I'm going to bring this arm back here. We're going to do our bicycle. So we're going to sweep our leg through, bend that knee, squeezing through your seat and extend behind you. Try to keep the hips stacked the whole time. Sweep it front, bend that knee, squeeze and stretch back. Beautiful. Sweep front, bend that knee, squeeze and stretch. Great job. Front, bend it in. Now let's reverse this. We're going to draw that heel in, knee front, and now sweep to the back. Sweep it back. Beautiful. Heel in, knee front, stretch, in, front. Now let's hold here. We're going to take a nice big circle from here. Ready to lift it up? And keeping this hip rotating forward, bring it down. We call this a grand rond de jambe in a ballet class. Up and around. Good. Try to keep those shoulders down. Front. And side. One more time. Front. And side. We're going to take it right away into little circles down here. Little circle. 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 Reverse it. Front to back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now let's lower it down. I love this one. So we're going to turn our leg out. Let's actually turn out our bottom foot too. We're going to kick our leg up. Kick it up with the foot pointed. I know you can't see here. Flex that foot and then press down like you're pushing through water. Excuse me. So think about resisting. Point that foot. Kick it up. Flex. Down. Point. Kick. Flex. Pushing through that water. Think of that resistance. Point. Kick. Flex. Push down. Point. Kick. Flex.
and push down. Beautiful job, everyone. Let's stack those feet. Bring them back to a straight line because we're going to work inner thighs now. Take that top leg. We're going to bend that foot. Now, on this one, you can have your foot elevated in a releve here. Your leg can go behind if that feels better. You can also let this knee just fall open to the, or fall forward to the front. So, we're going to point through that bottom foot. I'll slide up a little bit so you can see my foot. Now, we're going to start a little pulse up here. Lift, lift, lift. Good. Breathing. Abs are in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's flex through that foot. Keep lifting. 2, 3, 6, 7. Let's go for another set. Keep those shoulders down. Mine are creeping up. 6, 7. Let's go 3 little lifts. So 1, 2, 3. Go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more here. 1, 2, 3. Pulse it up. Let's point through that foot. 5, 6, 7. Now let's circle that foot. Go circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reverse your circle. I know it's starting to heat up there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go for one more set of lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're doing great. 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. Awesome job, everybody. Let's come on up. Let's take a stretch here, especially that inner thigh. So take that inner thigh we just worked, stretch that leg side. Take a nice stretch here. Great work. Let's try to face that leg. Maybe take a little forward stretch here. Good. Now, before we change sides, let's do the spinal stretch forward. I really like this one. It just works at opposition. We're going to extend our legs out in front. Our feet are flexed. And you want them about hip distance apart. Lift up nice and tall, just similar to how we did in that half roll back. Try not to have any rounding in the spine. If you find that it's really hard to straighten your legs, maybe you have a little more tightness in your hamstrings, that is okay. Bend the knees a little bit. It's more important that we have that good posture. Let me show from the side. It's more important to have good posture than straight knees on this one. So rather than being here, bend the knees a little bit if you need to. It's perfectly fine. Now let's reach our arms out in front. And I want you to pretend like someone's holding you back here. And we're stretching up and over. So you're lifting up and out of those sit bones, stretching up and over. Someone's reaching you forward while someone else is holding you back. That opposition. And let's come back up to sitting. And stretch it forward. And sit back up tall. Good. Can you reach a little further forward? Someone's holding you back while the other person is pulling you forward. And come on up. Very nice. All right. Time to change sides. We have to do that side leg series. Let's set it up on the other side. Make sure I'm not going to kick things here. So you can either be propped up, you can be lying all the way down. We're going to start out completely straight on our mat, and then we're going to lift our feet up to the front corner. Draw in through the abs, opposite arms in front for a little support. If you want to get a little bit more advanced or more challenge, take that hand to the hip. Lift that top leg, flex through that foot. Here comes our little kick, kick, front. Ready? Kick, kick, front. Kick, kick, back. Kick, kick, front. Kick, kick, back. Good. Try not to move the hips and try to keep that leg level, not letting it dip down and up in between. Little kick, kick, front. Kick, kick, back. Good. Flexing through that heel to get that length. Now hold to the back. Let's point that foot. Here comes that bicycle. We're going to sweep it front. Bend that knee. Squeeze and lengthen to the back. And sweep it front. Bend that knee. Squeeze and lengthen to the back. Sweep it front. Bend that knee. We're going to do one more here. Ready? And sweep it front. Trying not to let that leg dip down. And lengthen to the back.
Let's reverse that. Draw that heel in. Bring the knee front. Lengthen. Sweep back. You got it. Heel in. Knee front. Lengthen. Sweep back. And heel in. Knee front. Lengthen. Hold. Here comes that grand round and jump. Lift that leg up. Keep that hip rotating, rotating, rotating. And down. Sweep it to the front. Hip level. Side. Rotate, rotate, rotate. You got this. You're going to feel that in that oblique as well. Front. Up and side. Rotate it around. How about one more here? Big sweep front. Side. We're going to go right into those little circles. Here we go. And circle. Front to back. Take like you're stirring a cup. 6, 7. Reverse it. Take it back. 2, 3. Excellent, guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Let's lower that foot down. Next, we are going to, oh, I forgot. We're going to turn out our feet. I knew I was missing something. We're going to point through that foot. Kick it up. Flex that heel and press down. Feel that length through the back of the leg. Point that foot. Kick up. Now resist down like you're pushing through water. That's it. Point. Kick up. Flex. Point. Kick up. Flex. And down. One more time here. Point. And flex. Resist. Beautiful job, everyone. Let's realign ourselves. Getting into that inner thigh work. Remember all your different modifications. You can have that leg up, heel down, knee down, or leg it back. It's completely up to you. This one is definitely like class participant's choice. Point through that bottom foot. Here comes our little lifts. Up, 2. Breathe. 1, 2. We did a lot on the other side, so we got to match what we did. Lift. 2. Now let's flex through that foot. Keep the leg nice and long. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 5, 6. We're going to go 3 little lifts right here. Go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pulse it up here. Pulse. Good. I'm going to go ahead and point through that foot again. Now circle it. Little circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. Back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last set. Pulse it straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great job. Let's come back up to sitting. Time to stretch that all out. You guys did amazing. Be proud of your efforts. Come up and over. And let's turn and face that leg. Fantastic job. Stretch it out. All right, we're going to just get into some basic stretching at the very end here, guys. Let's draw the soles of the feet together. Sit up nice and tall. And just stretch forward. And come on up. Very nice. Let's take the legs out long in front. Now, sitting up nice and tall, cross that right leg over the left. And we're going to wrap that left arm around. You feel sort of like a pretzel on this one. Take that arm behind you, lift up, and we're going to turn and look over the back shoulder.
Bring it back to the center. Let's twist to the other side. Come back in the center. Let's bring the sole of that right foot to the inside of the left leg and just fold forward here. And come on up. Extend those both legs out in front, give them a little shake. Let's do that stretch to the opposite side. Cross that leg over, lift up and out of your sit bones. Wrap that right arm around, anchor down with that left arm, lift and look over your left shoulder. Breathe. And let's go to that other side. Nice work, everyone. Let's bring that foot to the inside of your right leg, flex through your right foot, and stretch forward. And come on up. Let's extend both legs front. Lift up nice and tall, building on that nice posture we've worked on the whole class. Although it's not possible to make yourself taller, you can appear taller if you move your body with good posture. So all these exercises are going to get you there. So keep doing them. Keep working hard, guys. Inhale, lift up, and stretch forward. And then roll it up. Let's take one more big breath. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful job today, guys. I am so proud of you. Thank you so much for following along with me. Feel free to give me comments, anything that you guys would like to see on here, any other types of workouts you want to do. I'm happy to do them for you. I'm just happy to have you here with me. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hopefully it's a nice day out. We can get out and walk a little bit too. So have a great one, and I will see you guys tomorrow.